Whose alarm? No, that's just my smoke alarm. I brought a broken smoke alarm here. I thought it would be helpful.
Grimmi,
it is helping.
Grimmi, you're not supposed. The whole point was that we were gonna gaslight them and not tell them about the alarm until the very end of the stream.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I usually just.
You immediately gave it away, dude. We're supposed to like ignore. Chat. We have a smoke alarm playing every hour or so, and the point of it was to gaslight you guys and be like, I don't hear a smoke alarm. What are you talking about? But Grimmi immediately gave away the bit at the very first beep.
But you
came up with it though. You came up with the bit and then you immediately gave it away.
But you want to bring a broken smoke alarm places, don't you? Just to like get a little bit of whimsy back in your life. Come on. I'll install it here. You won't know where I'll put it. It'll get weird.
What am I gonna do with a smoke alarm? I don't have lungs to inhale in the first place.
No, it's just to you'll see. But like I'll just install it somewhere around here, and in a couple of days we'll start to run out of batteries again. And
that is like putting a cricket in somebody's like wall. Like you're just trying to make them go insane.
Yeah, there actually are devices specifically for that. You can get these tiny devices that emit like a weird sound, and then just hide them in someone's house. And then when they find them, they usually get way more afraid. Yeah, they're little noisemakers, and they're horrified. They're just absolutely horrified. Like once they like start to like figure out like, okay, what is this? Like when they find them, it's even scarier because they're just like, oh my god, a bug! Someone's gonna murder me.
That feels like torture. That feels like a form of torture to put a noisemaker in somebody's like house somewhere randomly where they won't be able to find it.
Yeah. And it only goes off like once every like 30 minutes, so they have to find it over the course of like like a few days.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I think it's interesting.
I think
don't know, torture, maybe?
Your idea of interesting is kind of also straight up torture. Yeah, I think you have a very interesting form of like, I like this thing, and it just Grimmi will come up to me and be like, I like this thing, and pulls up picture, and it's a picture of somebody getting like waterboarded. Like that's what I imagine you would do.
Not waterboarding specifically, but like when it comes to like other forms of torture, like I have a book from the CIA, like some dude quit the CIA and was like, here's all the methods we use to infiltrate specific organizations and like, do mind control. That's cool. That's a cool book. Why not?
Sure.
Come on.
It'll be fun. And I'm like reading Garfield for the 14th time, going through the fucking little mini comic strips and enjoying myself.
You do have a good coping mechanism, but what if you traded in for something that made you twice as psychotic? Why not? Why not start living?
I have an addictive personality, surprisingly, but I've never gotten anything like that's why I've stayed away from everything addictive since I was a kid. So I've never smoked or drunk. But like my entire family, besides me and my brother, have a very bad history with being super into cigarettes. Like almost every single person in my family, except for me, smokes cigarettes. Me and my brother smoke cigarettes. And I feel like if I were to like at one point smoke even one, I feel like I would get addicted immediately, which is unfortunate.
That's fair. Well, you don't have to smoke cigarettes. You could just get really invested in what the CIA does specifically for mind control.
And what is that?
That'd be cool. Okay. Do you want me to know? Do you want me to mind control you? Do you want me to show you? I can do this. I can do this.
Okay, mind control me, Grimmi. Mind control me. I'm giving consent to Grimmi, Grimacent, Grimbo. To mind control me. Get bigger on the screen. Get bigger on the screen. Let's get this into a whole play.
All right. First of all, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. This is a non-sexual mind control thing in nature. I want to make sure everyone knows that because people on the internet made it weird, and now you can't even talk about it. Like you cannot talk about it on Twitter or Patreon without it getting removed because people made it weird. So thanks a lot, internet. Thanks a lot, internet. This is one of the OG times we're gonna do this. All right. Anyway. Dear Lord.
I'm so sorry that people do that to you a lot.
Ruining everything. I'm sorry. Like, if a woman has a big caboose, like, yeah, sure, go off. But, like, mind control? Come on. Taking away everything interesting, making it into something freaky. Please,
you guys are ruining my fucking interest. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, let's see here. So, all right. First of all, one of the things I would recommend that you... Michael, don't unplug that lamp. One of the things I would recommend for... Don't unplug it, dude. One of the things I don't know if you can hear him.
Are you mind controlling me or Michael right now?
I can't control that.
Because I kind of want to unplug a lamp now.
Okay, good job, good job. All right. Okay, I'm letting him out really fast, but you just wait. We're getting into the mic. Okay. So, all right. First of all, so how do you let's see here. Alpha brainwaves is usually the first step, and you can do that a couple of different ways. Now, you can use GABA. which is a supplement you can get off Amazon. I use a liquid capsule that also has L-theanine and a few other substances in it. Really good stuff.
I have to take
Puts you in
drugs to get
relaxation.
mind controlled?
No, this helps, and they aren't drugs. They're vitamin supplements. But the thing is, putting your brain in alpha waves usually helps quite a bit. So, why do you keep that? Well, you just need the vitamins. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
sometimes you need to mind
easier.
control somebody. Back off, guys.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a CIA agent. I'm sorry, but okay. If you don't have any of that, it's okay. We'll work on it. But what is one of the things that you wanted to improve or feel better about or anything like that? Like, what's something you want out of life?
I would like to be able to focus on doing art in my free time instead of sitting down wishing I was drawing. That or having better appetite control.
Better appetite control. Okay, okay. So, how are you feeling right now? Like, what's your general disposition right now? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling generally pleasant? Are you feeling peaceful? Are you feel like what's your general vibe right now?
I think a little tired. I think a good vibe that I have is tired right now.
Okay, tired. All right. So, the big thing with mind control is if you're slightly out of it in that sense, like if you're a bit tired, if you're a bit this is what I've at least learned from all of the CIA books. I don't recommend like doing this and replicating this in order to gain things because that's evil. But when it comes to stuff like this, it's okay. It's just interesting. I think it could be used therapeutically. So you're a bit tired. That's good. If you feel like you are focused on something else or someone else and you are slightly just a little bit out of your gourd, like a teeny tiny bit, that's the perfect way to be. So you would like to draw more and you would like to not eat as much. So, okay. What you do is we're having a conversation. We're having a conversation. Okay, we're just talking. And I've already kind of explained what we're doing, so it won't be as effective, but
That's fine.
we're just having a conversation. We're chilling. We're thinking about like, okay, so, I don't really love enjoying like food. I feel like it makes me really sick. It makes you sick, right? Too. Like now you feel like a little sick now that you like try to get into those like foods now, and you just don't really feel like you feel like it's easy to stop now. It's not really your thing, right? Like is that how you feel like now that you're a little bit older and stuff? Yeah, right. Yeah. Even though you're like you're in your 20s, you're okay. But like it's now it's not like amazing. So you don't really enjoy it, right? You don't really enjoy it.
Yeah, sometimes I get really sick just from a bite.
Yeah, like it's just not really worth it. It's something where there's so many different things that you can go and you can work on instead. Like it makes you feel a lot better. Like you feel a lot more comfortable. Like, like when you're doing your art and stuff, like it just makes you feel like a lot better. But like when you think about like just eating like junky food and stuff, like it's just like, it's not something you enjoy. Like you just kind of avoid it at this point. You avoid it, right?
Yeah, when I try to.
You try to, but like it's almost like you just avoid it just because it's so unpleasant. Like you just dislike it, right?
Yeah, because sometimes it's unpleasant to eat.
Yeah, like and like the feeling it leaves you with, like you just hate it so much that like you would rather eat healthy and like work on the things that you enjoy, right?
I think so. I feel like that's a lot more of a healthy choice to do.
Yeah. You think so? Or like do you feel like you feel like it's real? Like now that you're really thinking about it, do you like not feel like good when you're like eating like junky food? Like you want to like focus on the stuff that makes you feel good in the long run, right?
Yeah, it's something that I want to do. I want to be able to work on my art and eat less and feel more healthy.
Yeah, but you're like already working on your art. Like you're already working on your art and you don't like eating that stuff. It's gross. Like you don't like eating it now, right?
Yeah. Is this gaslighting? Okay. Is it gaslighting? Is it like mainly gaslighting as a way to do this?
Pretty much. I can get the book if you want, but it's essentially just whittling people down until they have a response that's similar to like what you're going for, what you would like to accomplish.
Is it like repetition where you consistently like repeat the same thought process into somebody's mind, I guess? It feels like a Pavlov training, honestly.
If you look back at like what I was saying, it's psychotic, but specific words were essentially just like, you're going to do this now. You are going to do this now. Like, this is how you feel now, in this moment, like now, from this point on. So it's essentially suggesting things,
I was kind of scared into agreeing with you when you were saying it, honestly. I was like, I kind of I kind of like terrified right now. I feel like I need to agree.
That's okay. Fear is actually one of the motivators that they go over in the book. You can use several different emotions. So fear is good. I can also like go through like the type of person. I can go get the book if you want. You could be the type of person that goes through like specific stages of it, but the first thing is identifying the type of person that you're communicating with and then finding the best emotional response to get them to get the right stimuli and stuff.
So it's based on people. So like if one person's better, you need to give them positive reinforcement or negative reinforcement?
Yeah. It's really insane and horrible, but it's what they did to infiltrate specific groups and stuff. And then when they infiltrated those groups, people wouldn't give them like, I know, specific information. So they'd have to be like, okay, for this one, you gotta like talk to them in this sort of way. You can see their, I don't remember all of them offhand, but they even go into like, okay, this person was probably raised like in this type of environment. That'll mean they have these types of insecurities, and you have to go in and you have to specifically talk to them in this way. And if you do that, those type of insecurities will slowly start to manifest in this way, and then you can convince them of this way and this way and that way and this way, and then you can eventually get them to open up about the information that you need specifically about the cult organization. And then once you have that information, you can also get them to do this and that. So it's all the CIA like that just essentially made it so you can, I guess, mind control people to the point where they'll give you specific information or they'll behave in a specific way, and you can alter their habits and change them on that level as well. Yeah, it's really messed up. Like, the CIA was not very nice.
It's interesting, though. It's interesting to hear about.
Yeah, see, now you get it. It's very interesting.
Like, the Grimmi's favorite word when describing anything has been interesting. It's like it's such a good word to avoid saying, oh, I love this kind of thing. And not like you're not necessarily agreeing with it, but you're like, it's really interesting to hear about.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You can just call it crazy. It's a crazy person thing, but it's cool. Like, it also shows like if you're and again, I don't think anyone should use these techniques because they're psychotic, but if you're like approaching like as someone that has less value within a group, like if someone needs to like infiltrate like a, say like someone that like sells narcotics, like they're going in to like try to bust them or something, they have like a different way to approach them as like someone that has no power in that situation versus someone that might maybe have more power. Like they're like, okay, this type, you can open up conversations with this, you can do this, you can do that. The smoke alarm, sorry. It's really cool though. I just like having a smoke alarm. That's normal.
The beep didn't go off.
What? Tanu tricked me.
You got one guide. There was no beep that time.
Okay, but anyways,
it is interesting though. I feel like you can see a lot of these different aspects in shows that we already see, right? Like I feel like a lot of shows maybe have done, because I feel like I've seen the way you were trying to hypnotize me. I feel like I've seen that in shows before, maybe even anime, where they like have that kind of, not really rambling, but it's like very suggestive, the way they're talking, the way they're like trying to like put a thought into your head about doing stuff.
Like, ideally you don't tell the person, but I don't think you should do that. But the way it works is you don't tell the person, and then it's suggestive over time, and it's used in marketing and a lot of stuff now. It's really cool. But sorry, please continue about anime.
No, that I'm saying it's very interesting to see, because I do feel like I've seen, yeah, like Boss Sing Se from Avatar is definitely an interesting version of that. It's just cool. It's weird how the human mind works, that like anything similar to that could be used. Because I feel like you can't get somebody to do something they don't want to do most of the time.
That's what the CIA was there for. There's very few people that won't do things that you don't want them to do. They have problems with people with autism because they're too straightforward sometimes. So like, the thing is, like, if you have autism, sometimes it can be a little harder for CIA.
If you have autism, like, you are immune to being brainwashed. Let's go. You know, I like trains a lot.
Yeah.
I like trains a lot. Maybe I get the superpower of being immune to brainwashing.
There you go. There you go. You got this. The CIA is going to come for you, and they're going to be like, hello, sir. Where were you at this time, this location? You're going to be like, I was
looking at trains.
I was looking at trains. You want to see them? Come look. I built some. Yeah.
I was playing with trains. I built a train model kit. How about that? Huh? Can you do that?
Yeah. I have 400 hours in my save of Pokemon. I can show you exactly what I was doing at that specific time. Oh, yeah.
I was shiny hunting. I didn't get the one that I wanted. What can you guys do? Yeah. Sir, we're going to have to take you in. No. And then they put the handcuffs on you and take you away.
Yeah, there you go.
Please
Grimmi,
tell me why specifically.
I'm glad that you weren't stolen into a cult. I'm happy that you're here.
Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. I'm glad you're not either.
Thanks. Well, I might be.